NBA veteran Rachel Banham. Rachel, Benilde St. Margaret's made up for the graduation of Olivia Olson, helped them win that second title last year. They have not missed a beat. They came back as the 1 seed looking for a three-peat.
Yeah, exactly like you said. Benilde is stacked. I mean, offensively, they're so good. They're averaging 77 points a game, which is insane for high school basketball right now. So I expect to see that today.
Sahara Bishop and Presley Watkins both scored 20-plus in their quarterfinal win. Kendall McGee nearly had a triple-double. Alexandria also a very deep team. They have a couple players that can lead them. Hadley Toole and Chloe Scholl each had big days in that quarterfinal, but they can come at you from a lot of different angles.
Yeah, I mean, I think the same thing that I could say for them. Offensive, I mean, they're stacked. They're crazy. They have one player that's 2,000-plus points, 3 players that are 1,000-plus points. So, like you guys know, I love offense. We're going to see a lot of offense today, but it's going to come down to defense.
And that's a good question because Alexandria comes in as the 5 seed, Benilde, the back-to-back defending champs. They're the 1 seed. This would be an upset for Alexandria, but you're saying if it's going to happen, it's going to happen defensively.
I think it's going to have to be defense, right? We're going to see a lot of scoring. It's going to be defense, and I'm also curious to see what role players step up when those players zero each other out.
Should be a fantastic tournament. Got 3 days coming up for you here on 45 TV. Before we send it down to Dave Lee and Leah B. Olson to call the game, let's meet the players in our first Class 3A semifinal.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Williams Arena and to the 2025 Minnesota State High School League Girls Basketball State Tournament. This Class 3A semifinal game features the Section 6 champion with a record of 24-6, the Red Knights from Benilde St. Margaret's. And the Section 8 champion with a record of 25-4, the Cardinals from Alexandria Area High School. Now let's meet the teams for this semifinal game. First, let's meet the visiting team, the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. Starting with student manager, Aspen Franklin. And student manager, Kate Meyer. Now let's meet the reserve players, starting with junior, number 0, Harper Stevenson Schimmick. 9th grade, number 2, Zeta Jenkins. Senior, number 10, Bella Yakub. Senior, number 11, Bella Stevenson Schimmick. Junior, number 14, Mira Wismer. Sophomore, number 15, Lucy Johnson. Junior, number 20, Bevelyn Rioba. Senior, number 22, Audrey Pohl. Junior, number 23, Maddie Seymour. Senior, number 25, Ashley Scram. 8th grade, number 30, Kira Willis. Junior, number 34, Harper Woolrabi. And senior, number 35, Josie Najee. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Kendall McGee. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 4, Sydney Friedley. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 5, Zahara Bishop. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 13, Presley Watkins. And at forward, a 6' senior, number 33, Kate Kapsner. The Red Knights assistant coaches are Seth Potter and Randy Hobbs. The head coach of the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights is Tim Ellefson. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section 6 champions of the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. Now let's meet the home team, the Alexandria Cardinals. Starting with student manager, Briley Thompson. Student manager, Ava Staples. Now let's meet the reserve players, starting with junior, number 1, Kendra Wolf. Sophomore, number 3, Greta Kelly. Junior, number 5, Lauren Byer. Sophomore number 13, McKinley Helsher. Senior number 23, Camry Miller. Junior number 25, Hope Stark. Sophomore number 31, Abby Evink. 8th grade number 35, Riley Byer. 9th grade number 41, Larkin Rupert. Sophomore number 45, Isabel Stark. Junior number 51, Scotland Brown. 8th grade number 53, Dayton Running. And 9th grade number 55, Nora Ernest. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Alexandria Cardinals. At forward is 6'2" senior, number 11, Hadley Toole. At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 15, Chloe Scholl. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 21, Macy Lino. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 33, Ali Habala. And at forward, a 5'11" junior, number 43, Kate Hennessy. The Cardinals' assistant coaches are Julie Roble and Sam Hess. The head coach of the Alexandria Area Cardinals is Wendy Kohler. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section 8 champions, the Alexandria Area Cardinals. The officials for this Class 3A semifinal game are umpire Tony Schrepfer, referee Eric Rain, and umpire Kurt Barker. Fans, to respect and honor our country, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for our national anthem. The national anthem will be played by the Benilde St. Margaret's Band under the direction of Josie Gruba.
Nothing like it. State tournament time, Leah. It's just so exciting. Back to the days when you were playing your high school hoops, or before that, actually, when you're a young kid and you don't have the opportunity yet to be at that level to play in this thing, or much less get your team here. But just the excitement of watching these teams, people you've heard about, teams you've heard about. Really fun time to be here.
Well, this is what it's all about, Dave, and this is what everyone has worked so hard for all season long. You've gotten through a grueling season, made it through conference play, the sections, all the battles, and now you're here on the big stage at Williams Arena, and it is going to be an exciting afternoon. The
starting lineups brought to you by Education Minnesota, the voice for professional educators and students. You know, it's interesting to look at these lineups, too, as we heard them being introduced. But Hadley Toole is an interesting player to me, a 2,000-point scorer, but that height and the way that she can handle inside and out, man, she is among 10 great players on the court right now. But she is really a key.
Well, Wendy Kohler has just done an incredible job, and she is a legendary coach. We all know that, but this Cardinal team boasts, 4 seniors in the starting lineup, so that's what it's all about for coaches.
Alexandria will start off with the basketball. They had a strong game yesterday. And this is where you'll see Vanille's defense so tight, so good. There's a foul early on Zahara Bishop. She's another one that's fun to watch. Bishop is a physical player, just gets there a little bit too late, but this is going to probably be a pretty physical game down low. You got a lot of great athletes on the floor right now. Lino will inbound the ball for the Cardinals. Then let's go out to the top to Ali Havala. And she'll decide to take it right down the lane, loses her footing, and that caused that bad pass. Just slipped in the paint. So here comes Benilde, St. Margaret's. You heard Chris talk about at the top. 2-time defending state champs. That's Bishop right there. The kick out, wide open look, and we're on the board with the southpaw shot right there from Sydney Friedland. A lot of confidence right there. Inside, outside basketball from the Red Knights, showing they can score it from anywhere. To the hoop, good defense. It looked open for the short jumper. But man, the minute she scooted to that basketball hoop, it was covered up by 3 people. And here's the good ball movement, the sharing of the basketball. And then to start off on a 3-point shot like that's pretty impressive. Toole takes it inside. They'll dish it back out to the top. Hennessy. Kicking around a little bit. Still turnaround jumper is open. Nice move. Boy, Toole looked like she wanted to pass, and such court savvy to see that shot, Leah. This is both of these teams are so well coached. You're going to see players who feel really comfortable, and we've had a great start to this one. Nobody looks nervous. Everyone looks ready to go. Watkins, what a nice pass. Holy smokes. Love it. Love the way that they're sharing the basketball. This is a team that knows that they're going to give up a good shot for a better shot. Havala looks at that trap, gets rid of it quickly. Hennessy, cross court, look at the passing. That's an open look for 3. Toole, good try, but she stepped on the line just before she went out. And here's the great ball movement from the Red Knights. I mean, that's a beautiful pass. Gets right in between the 2 defenders. You trust your teammate when you pass the ball that way. Kendall McGee, 2nd all-time scorer on this team. And that's pretty remarkable when you consider some of the players they've had. Well, I'm so happy for her to see the type of season that she has had. Scramble for the ball, and there comes Alex with it. Kick it down low, quick pass. Toole underneath, and it's going to be fouled. Closed captioning being brought to you by Maplewood Toyota. We are who you are. And the Cardinals are going to want to do more of what they just did, getting the ball inside to the 6'2" Toole. She is athletic. She has a nice touch around the basket. 14th time in this state tournament for Wendy Kohler's team. Champions back in '97. Toole averages 19 a game. And she's having an outstanding season. These seniors on this Cardinals team are getting it done. Number 5 seed in the tournament. Nice win yesterday against De La Salle, dominating 60-40. It is De La Salle, no less. McGee, good cross-handed dribble, nothing there, blocked off. What a nice defensive play that time by Scholl. Right back to Kendall. She says, I'll shoot it from out here. Watkins. Again. Almost rebounded by Vanille. Picked off by Alexandria. Both teams are pesky underneath that board. And that pass is just a miscommunication out of bounds. Turnover on the Cardinals. And it was good rebounding by Alexandria, and they're going to have to win the battle of the boards in this one if they want to get the win. But it's the unforced turnovers that it could be a problem for this team. You cannot give up the rock. A lot of red in this building right now. Watkins, the 5'9" sophomore, off of the pick. That's Friedley. McGee. Oh, she's tough to cover. Look at that. But a great defensive effort. Ball's loose. Alex with the pick. Can he push it? Stop it out on top in the hands of Lino. Macy guarded by Watkins. Toole. That's a nice matchup. She backs it up for the three. Too much. Rebound. Kapsner. She's just a steady presence down there.
That's a nice job.
Block. What a block by Toole. Havila. Dish. Steal. Ball got out of bounds on a great defensive play.
It's going to be all about defense in this one, and Alexandria showing that they have some defense. Nice block. Trying to get them out and running. And this Alexandria team already lost to Benilde St. Margaret's this season, but they came out saying defensively, if we do what we're supposed to do and play our way, we can get this win.
That's going to be a fall from behind that time. Hennessy was trying to get position, but ended up with a fouler, so the ball goes back to Benilde here. The Red Knights, #1 seed in the tournament, 24-6 coming into this one. So Watkins will bring it down. Look at the defense by the Cardinals. There's a wide open look, and that's nailed again, and right off to a good start is Kate Kapsner.
You're going to have to be able to score over the defense. She can do that at 6 feet.
Yeah, if she can hit that three like that, that's really changes the dynamics. Toole, wide open, nice turn.
Hadley Toole doing a nice job of figuring out where the spaces are in the paint.
Watkins, the kick. Zeta Jenkins into the game. She wears #2 for Benilde. That's her right there. Out of bounds. No, is that a push? It is a foul.
Ball movement and a nice three-pointer early in this one. But this is what it's all about. Toole doing her thing down low. She's just long, has the ability to shoot inside and out.
All right, couple substitutions coming in here. Meanwhile, underneath the bucket, Benilde will look to get it in. Good drive, good hard shot up off the glass. It's Mira Wismer, just came into the game.
Nice to be able to come right in off the bench and impact the game.
Havila. That's Scholl. Everybody's going to touch the ball. Dangerous pass right there against this defense. You pay for that one. Watkins, will she take it a 2-on-2? And going to lose a dribble out of bounds. Both players moving there, Leah. I mean, you know, I know some wanted to charge or the other way around, but.
Well, both of these teams are relying heavily right now on their defensive tenacity, and I like the defense we're seeing on both sides of the ball.
Havila. Camry Miller is coming to the game. She wears #23. There's a foul underneath on that shot. That'll send Havila to the line.
5'7" senior Allie Havila just does a nice job of kind of assessing what she needs to do as she's moving the ball around, but then her ability to attack and get into the paint gets her to the free throw line.
She's off to Southwest State next year. Play basketball there.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I've got a lot of college commitments from the players that are on the court right now. Now you're seeing a lot of substitutions coming in. That's interesting. As tough a defense as they play, I would think you want to keep everybody fresh because nobody relaxes. So Havila's free throws don't go in, but they're going to get the ball back. Macy Lino, rather. She'll toss the ball in, and again, McGee's on her high pass, dangerous, and again, there's the fast hands of the Red Knights. Bishop, coast to coast. Yep.
You gotta love it. When your defense turns to offense, good hands. Bishop does an incredible job getting down court and getting some easy buckets.
10-6. Red Knights with the lead. With those quick hands in the lane. It's just, there's another one. McGee got a piece of that one. Lino, double team. There's the traps. That means somebody's open. Hennessy. Toole. Down to the low post, and that's going to be a foul.
And you don't need to swing at the shot. The defense was really good on that set from Benilde. It's just a last-second foul, but they're doing a great job of getting through the screen, switching when need be. But defensively down low, you just want to stay straight up and down.
Chloe's show is going to get their third free throw of this first half. But she's going to Gustavus next year to play.
You have to love the opportunities that all these young ladies are getting through the game of basketball.
Shaw with the back end of 2 right here. Boy, just over the hands of Toole, almost got a piece of that thing. Wismer down in a hurry. Just slicing the defense.
Yeah, the speed of this Benilde team is going to be difficult to handle in the second half of this game. They get up and down quickly.
Wismer, both sides, great. Toole knocks it loose. Picked up by Benilde. Now the chase is on. Scramble. Alexandria has it.
It's a gritty, scrappy game already.
Avila. She's in the book.
Finesse player, athletic, getting to the basket. Ali Habala looking good early.
Oh, look at that pass. Almost got it to go, but one shot and done. And Lino will take it back down. Blows it out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds, though, by Bishop.
Tara Bishop doing her thing on the court. We have a good one here early at Williams Arena.
In basketball, you don't rock.
Who's that banner up on that far left that we saw right there? The legendary Rachel Banham. It's a nice shot of her banners along Leah. There's a lot of them up there. Rachel and Janelle and Lindsay and.
Well, Rachel Banham was one of my very favorites to watch, and she did love some offense, didn't she? Remember some of those big nights she had on the court?
I remember 2010 very well when you and I were calling that state championship.
Yes, sir.
Working around the perimeter. Good defense, and yet they get the shot off, but it was forced. And credit to Kate Kapsner, boy. She didn't give up any space. Corner, shot freely. She started the game, and she's with that shot. And she comes out of the timeout and hits her second triple. 17-10. Benilde, St. Margaret's.
Benilde has to be real excited about the way they started this game. They're just looking so confident on the court right now, shooting a high percentage.
There's a foul going in. Well, you play it as tight as you can until you start hearing the whistles, and maybe we'll hear a few more. But I love it when they let these kids play, don't you?
Yeah, it's been fun so far. With this, what do we have? 1 or 2 whistles in this one. But yeah, I think this is one of those games where you can just let them go. Both of these teams are so well coached, the way that they're playing the game. You don't need any whistles.
Habala. Lino. Look at the defense right there by Friedley. Nobody is given much room to anyone. Backs it up, pops that J, and boom. That's a free, too.
Yeah, that's a big-time shot because, as you said, the defense was there, but Lino's able to score over it. And that's really going to be the key for Alexandria.
Boy, Lee, if you can hit that backup jumper, that is so crucial, isn't it? Kind of an Ant Edwards type of shot.
I love it.
Good-looking shot, just pretty hard off of that back of that rim.
Yeah, Watkins has a nice follow-through on her shot.
Toole. What a great matchup between those two. Bishop and Toole knocked out of bounds. It's off Alexandria.
In basketball, you don't rise to the occasion. You fall back on your preparation.
At Blaze, we want to prepare and be there for our customers.
I'm on Team Blaze.
Oh. Here comes McGee now. Kendall will bring it up. She's going to play at Creighton next year. What a great addition she'll be to that program.
I'm so happy for her. She has just been so outstanding. Look at that lay-in.
I like the way Presley Watkins plays. And if she heats up, heads up. But you got to keep being aggressive, and they are. Now Alexandria with a chance to tighten this thing up a little bit more. Going to work it around. Boy, everybody's touching the ball out there. Lino back out to Habala. She's going to kick it to the corner. There's an open look, and no good. Rebound. Oh, my. Toole, what an aggressive effort. And then a great defensive play by McGee.
Yeah, and that's going to be the difference. I'm going to keep saying it, but their effort on the boards will matter.
Boy, this is as physical as they come. They are going after it. Fun to watch. There's an open look. Chloe Scholl probably said, wait a minute, how can I get to the play up here?
Chloe Scholl does a nice job of reading the defense there, sees the opening, and attacks the basket.
And that's going to be a free throws coming up right there. Bishop next year will play at Seton Hall.
Yeah, look at Scholl right here. Gets the step, realizes she has the advantage, and takes it all the way. Bishop just a step slow on that one.
Zahara on the way to Seton Hall next year. She is the third all-time leading scorer. And of course, we all remember last year we had our last opportunity in high school to see Olivia, who of course has gone on and done well in the Big Ten.
Yeah, it was fun talking to Coach Ellison before the game. He said they had a FaceTime with Olivia this morning.
Yeah,
a little prep talk and give this team some tips, some wise tips from the college student.
Yeah, she's impressive. Oh, lead pass. Scholl again, 2 in a row now for her. We're at a 2-point game. McGee, the 3 on the way. Oh boy, circles. Habala trying to dish. Back out on top now. McKinney Helsher into the game. And there's a whistle and a foul on the way in.
Wendy Kohler said one of the things that she wants her team to do is play their style of basketball, and that's it right there. Moving the ball, getting out in transition, and just sharing the basketball. She talks about this team playing as one.
How about Wendy and Julie? They've been together for 25 years as coaches over there. They got Sam as well. It's a great relationship all these years long where they coach together, and just a steady group of 3 over there.
If you live in that Alexandria area, you want your daughter to play on that basketball team.
Timeout. Benilde St. Margaret. 2-point game. 7:53. What do you think of the start of this one?
Love the start of it. I think both teams came out ready to play. Neither team looked nervous or jittery. Both teams shooting a good percentage from the field. Benilde slightly better, but not much. And Benilde's had 3 3-pointers, so I think they feel a little bit more comfortable and looking for that shot. But I'm loving the defensive intensity.
Check out the past champions. This is brought to you by the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University. More to explore.
Well, Benilde has brought some great teams to this state tournament, 23 and 24. There are some really fun ones to watch, but look at all the other ones. Remember that Park Center team back in 2015?
Well, not only to remember it, I think one of your college teammates was on that.
Dana Joubert, former Gopher. She was the coach of that team. And
their first ever, wasn't it?
Yes, that was, and their daughter played on the team. I think Dana was an assistant.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch.
Yeah, I remember that well. All right, now Benilde. Good effort yesterday. Big, solid win against Stewartville. 84-58. Trying to drive in. That's a travel just before the contact. There's Coach Kohler. She'd been there a long time. Wendy played basketball at Morehead State, as a matter of fact, so she could keep these same colors of red and white.
That's right.
I remember Morehead State, right? The Dragons were red and white. Look at the ball movement. I mean, you just watch it. And, not going to go. Rebound knocked out of bounds, went off Hadley Toole's hands.
And that's why you really have to depend on your defense in these games, because your defense, you know you can rely on, you know you can control. Offensively, you might miss some big shots, but you got to lock down defensively.
You know, Leah, you're analyzing NBA. You're with the Wolves on all their away games. You've been busy there, but you see a lot of coaches. You know this sport well. You really like Coach Ellison over at Benilde St. Margaret's, don't you?
Absolutely love what he has done with that school, the program, how he's turned it around. The culture is amazing, and that was a beautiful layup by Sydney Friedland.
And what a pass from Bishop. Boy, that's where you know your teammates.
You can tell they trust each other. The Red Knights are working, and they're playing the game the right way, cutting to the basketball, sharing the ball. It's a nice-looking shot. She is a volleyball setter, Sydney, but she's pretty good on the basketball court as well.
Yeah, really a good VB player, isn't she, man?
Yeah, they have some athletes on that Benilde St. Margaret team.
That was just great pass, great knowing where your teammate was, making the move. There's Friedley now with the ball. She's got 8 in the game. Watkins will dish it off out on top to Wismer. Slowing it down just a little bit. And now the shot clock goes out. You don't see that often.
With the Minnesota State Promise, you're guaranteed the lowest tuition in the state, and you might even qualify for free tuition. Learn more at minstate.edu.
Welcome back, Williams Arena. Channel 45. Leah B and Dave here. Nice to have you with. Rachel and Chris will be with you at halftime. And our awesome crew.
Good defense we're seeing on both sides of the ball. Here's Alexandria running with it now.
Pavla, man, she's a spark plug, isn't she?
She really is, and I like the way she attacks the baskets. She's not intimidated. What is she, about 5'5"? Maybe 5'7".
And Friedley missed her first three-pointer there. Toole with a strong board. Pavla looks over to Coach Kohler, gives her the signal. She'll set it up. Toole guarded by Wismer. In the lane, a little bit of traffic. They're not going to give her much room. Trying to penetrate inside, nothing there. Ball kicked out of bounds by Benilde St. Margaret's. Timeout on the court. Got a good one going here. 5:30 to go, first half. 4-point difference.
Give your home a glow. Cracks in
45 TV are brought to you by Rainy Lake, north of the Twin Cities and gateway to Voyageurs National Park. Plan your trip at rainylake.org.
Welcome back to Williams Arena. Leah B., what a start to the state semifinal tournament so far.
This has been a great start, and we were excited because we knew that these coaches would bring in two teams that were ready to play at this level, and that's exactly what we have seen. A lot of great defense. Offense has been on point. People are getting their shots even here at Williams Arena, where it's sometimes difficult for the young players to shoot on this court.
Pavla going to move around, boy. She kind of leads this offense. She's guarded by Kapsner. Out the Toole, guarded by Wismer. Hadley will back it up. Now she's going to move back to the three. Rebound, solid. Kate Kapsner has had a solid start to this game. Well, who hasn't, really?
Both teams rebounding the ball at the same level.
Watkins. The hands are quick. The offense is getting the pass out. Watkins is standing out there. She'll shoot this one, and she got it. Well, she gets hot. She's good. Sophomore averages 15 a game.
Again, they got a little bit. Benilde has a little bit more size.
Inside. Not only did she make the deflection on the pass, but Zeta Jenkins, the freshman, finishes up with a hoop, and suddenly Lee gets 9 points.
It's a great looking shot. Look at this. Watkins with a big three-pointer. She's a 5'9" sophomore and shoots right over the defense. Vanille shooting 33% from the three-point line. Alex is sitting at 14%, so they're relying more on passing the ball, sharing the ball, and getting it down court. But look how quickly Vanille's able to get it down in the court. And Jenkins, just a freshman, is going to make an impact in this state tournament game.
Well, the defensive pressure led to that. Again, they get the ball deflected. It's a 9-2 run right now over the last 4 minutes and 11 seconds we've seen here from Vanille St. Margaret. Williams Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota is where we're at. So if you have any thoughts of coming out this weekend, do it. Just to watch the athleticism of these high school players is impressive. I mean, they are strong, and the old weight room has changed over the years, but now, man, that has just made a complete difference.
Yeah, there wasn't a weight room when I was playing, or if there was, I never saw it.
No. Yeah,
things have changed, and that's why we're seeing such a high level girls basketball in this state.
Sometimes I wonder, I don't have any scientific backup on this, so I shouldn't even speculate. Sometimes I wonder about injuries, because I don't remember as many back when you were playing, but maybe there were, we just didn't have I don't know. Yeah,
overuse is a concern, no doubt.
But again, that's purely an unscientific observation. Look at how quickly they pass. And then the block, but into the hands of the Cardinals, and they can't get it to go, they give it back. A good fake on the three, a good drive to the hoop. Not going to go.
It's those offensive sets that Alexandria really needs to score on. They were working hard, cutting to the middle of the paint. Their offense is good. They just got to finish at the paint, at the rim.
Camry Miller making some nice efforts down there, but couldn't get it to drop. But Cardinals will get it back. Out of the Central Lakes Conference, beat Fergus Falls in their section finals. Came out here yesterday, had a nice effort against De La Salle, really dominating effort. And on that whistle, the shot was up, but there was a call away from that shooter, and it was under the bucket. And
everyone looks a little bit confused right now.
Well, get it sorted out. Falls under the bucket. So with 16 seconds on the shot clock, Alexandria has it. Scholl. Baseline. Look at the defense. It's just hard to get in, make any kind of effort to get inside. And there, a great move by Toole. Everything they wanted except the bucket. McKinley Helsher made a great pass.
It's a great look at the basket. You just got to finish on it.
And underneath, block. Toole got it. Here comes Alexandria, going to push it up in a hurry.
Officials letting that one go.
And just cannot get their shot down. That's a heads-up play. McGee looked like they're going to bounce it off her. She hung on to it.
Yeah, look at her athleticism and finesse getting up and down the court.
That's a charge.
Going a little bit too fast to see the replay on that one. She's coming down full steam ahead from McGee. It's hard to tell there was a defense set. Yeah, I guess it was. Avila was set.
The Cardinals have had good shots, Leah. They just can't get them to drop.
Yeah, they've gotten the looks that they want to. Their offense moves so well that they're able to cut and get to the rim, but they haven't been able to finish. Shooting 28%, 29% from the field.
On top. Avila will dish it off again. McKinley Helsher.
Ooh, an elbow is thrown. I like it. This is a physical game, and here we go.
Bishop, the nice dish to foul. That's going to be a potential three-pointer.
And that's the way the Red Knights want to play this game. They'd like to speed it up a little bit and get some movement going and share the basketball. This is just a great pass right here. Bishop gets it inside. Just look at the hustle. And I really like the impact that we're seeing from the youngins. Jenkins coming into this game, getting to the hoop. She's known for being a defensive specialist. Her coach talked about when she comes in, he usually relies on her defense. Today, she's brought some offense.
Yeah, she looks really impressive, and a little no-look pass there as well from Bishop.
That's where you can tell this team is comfortable with each other. They had a practice or a walkthrough earlier today. This season has been about getting more comfortable with each other, but it's really been about playing the game the right way. Coach Ellefson told me before the game, getting them to buy into the team concept.
With Tria by your side, your body can do amazing things.
Well, there you can see Benilde St. Margaret's opening it up here. Alexandria's been stuck at 17 for quite a while.
And they're not out of this game at all, but they just have to be able to finish on those shots. And they're going to have to finish with defense in their face because Benilde's defense will be there.
Zeta Jenkins, 5'9" freshman.
Calm and collect at the free throw line. She's going to go to the bench.
Yeah, we've said it before. I think sometimes when you're an underclassman, you don't really realize the scope of the moment. So you just go up there loose.
Nice and fearless.
Yeah, it's been almost 6 minutes since Alexandria scored. They'll get the ball back, knocked out of bounds by this absolute outstanding defense by both teams, but right now Benilde's defense has been sparkling.
Alexandria's going to go for the three-point shot on this one, but I'd like to see them continue to work it and then attack the basket, see if you can get a three-pointer that way, three-point play.
Well, it was a good play they set up. Watkins.
Nice hustle for the boards. Lauren Beyer gets that one.
Alvarez got a pick. She doesn't take it, she'll back the other way. Friedley gets around it. No shot there. Hennessy. Miller, and the ball picked off again, and this is going to be wide open this time for McGee.
And that's what Kendall McGee wants to do all night long, get in the open court. She's not going to miss on that.
Well, that's her first bucket of the game, and they're up by 14. And she's a 2,000-point scorer.
Red Knight's going to his zone here.
And there they go, finally.
That's one way to break up that zone, I'm guessing, if you're going to score a three-pointer right over it.
Lino got it. Fridley's shot was well done, except it just rolled off the edge, and Alex has one shot. We get it back. Yeah, a couple more of those shots outside, Leo, open up that interior because there is nothing in there so far. Perimeter. 15 shot clock. Lauren Beyer on that left wing. By the right side. Lino this time is a little too much. Tough board. McGee, look at her push it. Not going to wait. And Friedley. That's her third three of the first half.
Sydney Friedley, the sophomore, coming up big here in the semifinal game at Williams Arena.
Open look, three again, and that one's not going to go.
Alexandria is shooting a little bit too early in their offense. They're feeling the pressure of being down by 14.
Again, that was a wide open look, too. Well, they'll back it up. Zahara Bishop, third all-time leading scorer. She averages almost 20 a game. We're just going to let that clock go down. It's a 10. She can take it herself if she wants, and that's exactly what she did. Oh, lost the rebound, and the shot won't go, and that'll be it. really a fun first half, but Benilde dominating the last few minutes.
And it's been all about pushing the pace for Benilde St. Margaret's, getting to the basket and doing what they like to do. But Alexandria comes up with a big-time three-pointer. That's Lino. Look at the hustle. Kendall McGee passing it up to her teammate. It's all good happening here at Williams Arena.
Respectful.
Zayda Jenkins on the break, helping Benilde St. Margaret's, the two-time defending state champs, lead Alexandria 34-20 here in the first of our Class 3A semifinals on 45 TV. Chris Long back with you along with Rachel Banham. Slow start for both teams, then they both kind of had a little bit of a kick, and then all of a sudden Alexandria, just the faucet turned off. They just couldn't hit a bucket.
Yeah, it was kind of tough. Felt like the lid was on the basket a little bit, but credit to Benilde for kind of switching up the defense a little bit. They threw out that 1-2-2, and that gave them a little trouble. And I think that Alexandria has to do a better job taking care of the ball.
Is it as simple as make shots? I mean, we're looking at the statistics here. I mean, the field goal percentage, 44 for Benilde, 28 for Alexandria. Defense causes some of that, but you just said a lot of that is just the shots weren't falling.
For sure. I think Alexandria missed some easy ones. I thought they broke the press really well at times when they were scoring well, and then they kind of went through that drought. But they were making careless mistakes. Some of those passes were a little unforced, and those live ball turnovers turned into offense for Benilde.
Alexandria, a well-coached team. We'll see what kind of adjustments they might be able to make as they come out for the second half. Their coach, Wendy Kohler, 40 years on the court. She's been out there longer than the three-point line. I bet she'll have something for him in the second.
Now is the time to start planning for your new maintenance-free
fourth straight state tournament appearance. Rachel, that experience showing if you take one thing away, they can beat you another way offensively.
Man, I mean, three ball, once they kind of settled in, they started to really hit those three balls and then also getting attacks off the turnovers.
Nice take there underneath and one as they made a big run to take this lead into halftime. That's Alexandria, who, as we said, kind of effective in the middle part of the half.
Yeah, I think they got to keep feeding to them and keep getting aggressive in the paint. When a team goes to a 1-2-2, you can break that. You can get layups out of it, so they got to keep being aggressive in that.
Macy Lino's three, the only bucket the Cardinals made in the final 8.5 minutes as BSM finished on a 15-3 run to lead, 34-20. The halftime stats brought to you by Raising Cane's, freshly made and constantly craved.
I think right away you can see the fast break points 12, points off turnovers 12. I mean, just right there is the game. So just taking care of the ball, no more live ball turnovers. I'm sure that Coach Wendy talked to them about that a lot at halftime.
14 points, not insurmountable for the Cardinals. The Red Knights trying to get back to the title game again.
With Priya by your side, your body can do amazing things.
We're going to see a handful of the Miss Basketball finalists here in the 3 days. We'll be broadcasting the state tournament. Hadley Toole, Alexandria, one of them. What do you like about her game, Rachel?
She's just so versatile. She's so long. She can shoot. She has a really pretty shot. But she can do everything. Shot block right here. Easy money for her. I think they got to keep feeding her,
Versatile beyond even just basketball. She was part of the volleyball team at Alexandria that beat Marshall for the state championship. One of those two-sport athletes. Rachel, I know you also dabbled in track in high school.
Yep.
How much does that help when you're playing one other sport to get you ready for your primary sport?
I think it's so important just to be an athlete. You get to figure it out in different ways, and I love to see kids doing that these days.
All right, if they're going to make up this 14-point deficit, Hadley Toole will be a big part of it. David Lee.
All right, thanks, Chris. Thanks, Rachel. Back to on-court action. Let's see what kind of adjustments have been made. And like Rachel was talking about, there have been some moves by Alexandria that are good. They just can't convert the bucket.
And you're going to really need to see it on the defensive end of the floor right now if Alexandria can just lift it a little bit. Offensively, can they finish at the basket and work the ball around a little bit? I thought they took some quick shots in the first half, but they're looking for their best shot. There's plenty of time here in this one to get caught back up.
Lino. Henderson going to kick it back out. Toole, everybody's touching it out there. Trying to be patient. Off of the pick. Covered up quickly. Now you got to get to the bucket. And Lino knows that. And again, can't get it. But Toole moves in position beautifully to get that shot.
Yeah, it's just great ball. Moving without the ball. You have to love that. It's a mark of a smart player. It's a turnover by the Red Knights. See if Alexandria can take advantage.
Good look at Coach Kohler. She's pretty active on that sideline.
Yeah, she's remarkable.
A lot, you know, what's interesting too about she had that '97 state championship team, and a lot of the moms off that team, their daughters are playing in this game.
Yeah, I love that. That would be very cool. They have a great community, a lot of support in Alexandria for this team.
Havala. Toole moves it out. Havala keeps it. Definitely taking up more time in these first two possessions.
They're trying to find a good shot, and they're all going to be contested, but that's the way to get back into it, is take it to the rim. Nice job there by Chloe Scholl.
So Scholl, 6 points in the first half, averages 11. She's been there twice today so far. Coach Ellison going to talk to the officials while that free throw is being shot.
1,000-point score, so she can get it done. So she is definitely going to be one of the players here in the second half of this game that will be leaned on to get some points.
Four now for her. Down to 10. Red Knights with the basketball. McGee. Kapsner in a great first half. Friedley, low pass, hung on to him. That opens up Kate Kapsner on that side. That time she missed. Havala. She's kind of everywhere on this court for Alexandria.
Yeah, she's aggressive, and she looks for her shots and her opportunities as well.
In the middle, this time they're going to attack quicker. Those first two possessions back, they took a lot of time. And great defense from behind, but apparently got a piece of the arm. And that'll fall will be on Alexandria. Kate Hennessy will pick it up.
Yeah, and that's the right call. They kind of got hooked up underneath the basket.
No shot, though. You know, Presley Watkins and Kendall McKee are big scorers. That's a good play right there by McGee. And for Kendall, that's only her 4-point. Watkins only has 3, and yet they managed to have a double-digit lead. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's the balance of this team that you're really seeing stand out here.
Okay, let's see how much time they decide to use here now. Oh, they see an opening to the lane, wide open.
That's just a good old-fashioned basketball read. She's read the defense, saw what she could get, and attacked the basket.
And if you're on the defense and you're expecting them to be deliberate coming down again, and then you get caught a little bit. Oh, what a pass. And what a cut, Kapsner.
Yeah, what we're seeing right now is just two really well-coached teams, because these teams are just reading what the defense is giving them, and they're playing off of that.
Toole. Ball knocked out of bounds. That'll go right back to Alexandria. They're down by 12, 14:50 to go in the second half.
The quickness. Havala into the basket.
Well, you can see the coaching in this game, though, can't you? I mean, these two teams.
Yeah, I love it. I love the cutting. Kate Kapsner does a great job of finishing there for the Red Knights.
That's Havala. Cross court. Looking in the middle. Still got time. Toole. Look at the pass. And then the shot by Hennessy. Not good. This time it's blocked. And knocked out of bounds by Alexandria.
Oh, that's some physical play down low. And Hennessy doing a good job trying to get those boards and battle in the paint, but it is not easy. Great pass right in between the defense, but you can't finish. You got to finish down low, but look at the defense double team.
Yeah, you had what you wanted. Again. But the Red Knights, we talk about that offense, but man, their defense is maybe a little more impressive here today for sure. All around the perimeter of that defense. Let's go back the other way and see what we got. Wismer, Friedley, Watkins will back it up and shoot it. That's good defense by Alexandria that time.
Yeah, Alexandria has to be pleased. They were forcing them to play at the end of a shot clock and force up a shot for Benilde. But you have to be able to take advantage of it on the other end. See what they come up with offensively.
There's the pressure again, Leah. Look at this.
Yeah, they're going full court on them. Looking for some traps, seeing if they can get a turnover, get into the fast break.
Get her down nicely. Down in the hands of McKinley Helsher. That's her right there. McKinley guarded by Sydney Friedley. And she's going to come right out on top, boy. She's not going to give her any kind of room out there. Nice pass. Physical to the bucket. Foul on Benilde. St. Margaret's Mira Wismer.
Every possession matters in these games, and you can just see how difficult and how hard it is right now for Alexandria. But look at the double teams, the ball movement, and just the physicality down low. Chloe Scholl doing a nice job of putting the ball on the floor and going up strong.
Look at, just checking the bench now. I've seen in this, they all have their left leg crossed.
Oh, I like
right
it.
Now. She's 6 of 6 on the stripe. Back to 10.
You got to have some fun in these games, right, Dave?
Well, if you're on the bench, you got to keep your head in the game, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to think, we'll see him later tonight. Who I saw yesterday had all sorts of routines. I can't remember right now, but.
Oh, nice spin move.
Well, Wismer, what a great move. But now on the rebound, she goes down hard. Everybody's okay. And the foul will be on Alexandria. So there you can see, again, just making sure everybody stays fresh.
And I think that's the one thing that Benilde St. Margaret's can do in this game is they can wear you down. And that's one thing Coach Ellefson talked about at the start of the game. He was hoping he can bring in enough players just to kind of slowly wear down this Cardinals team.
Bishop off the Jenkins inbound pass. Here's McGee.
Quick handle.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know how you stop that.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch. He has just got great control over the ball.
There's that trap getting ready to be set. They see that, they get rid of it. And right into the hands of the defense. Let's see if Bishop takes it right to the hoop. With the spinner, blocked, and then a foul is called.
And look at the handle Kendall McGee has. She's putting the ball on the floor, splitting the defense and getting inside and finishing. I mean, this is what it takes to be great at the best, at the highest level, and that is a nice looking move.
So Zahara Bishop, 19.5 average. Today, she's only had 3 of 3 from the free throw line right now for her.
And again, we talk about the depth of this Red Knights team. So even when she's not having one of their starters, not having a big scoring night, they're able to find some other people to step up.
All right, Seton Howell Bong next year, and she got them both. It's good recruiting by Seton Hall to pick her up. Again, now you're seeing the full court pressure. Last time it was kind of that mid-court pressure, maybe three-quarter court.
Look at the trapping. It's just so difficult. Every possession is so difficult as they're trapping out of this. Whoever has the ball is getting double teamed.
Yeah, that's how quick they are.
Wow.
Boy, that was an exhibition of defense.
When you join Harbor Point Credit Union, you're the winner. Score free checking.
Hey everyone, it's time for the Xfinity Mobile Fan Cam.
Fan Cam brought to you by Xfinity Mobile, a different kind of network designed to save you money. All right, let's see who took the time to get out here and watch these state semifinals, and we've started off with a good one too. There we go.
There it is.
I don't know how you get elected to be the leader of that group, but it's quite an honor.
He's the fun guy at school.
Now, somebody's been over to Fleet Farm getting those vests, I think.
That's right. You got to love it. And all the young girls, the future Cardinals in the stands. Look at this. Everyone's thrilled to be here on a beautiful day. Getting out of school. Coming to watch some hoops at Williams Arena.
Yeah, it's great. You got the whole community involved. There's nothing better. Just nothing better.
Alexandria's hitting them with their early double teams.
Oh, there's a block. They had 3 people around.
Yeah.
That was a perfect defense, only to get called for a foul on the wrist there. And that was a good drive and good persistence by Vanille St. Margaret and Kira Willis. And by the way, just so you know, Kira's an 8th grader.
Yeah, good news for the Red Knights.
There you go, Hadley Tool right now, 8 points, Sydney Freely. Our leading score is brought to you by Frankie's Live Bait Marine, family owned and operated since 1968, by the way.
And again, it speaks to both teams really having some balanced scoring. No one's kind of just run away with it, but both teams getting players involved. Obviously, Vanille St. Margaret's doing a great job of getting their bench involved as well.
Hennessy with a good board. The biggest lead of the game right now here at 43-28 in the second half. Habla, oh, she goes down hard. Should be okay, though. She's up right away. There's a foul call. They've got their feet tangled. Ball being bounded by Alexandria. Coming into this game at 25-4. Another great year for the Cardinal staff. An inside pass. That's about perfect. That's the way you want it. Tools got 10. Got a chance at 11.
Yeah, and this is just smart basketball, great passing, good finishing. That's what we've been waiting to see here from the Cardinals.
Well, that's how you break that double team you were talking about, Leah.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And Toole does such a good job of it because of her ability to see over the defense.
She's going to South Dakota State University next year, and she'll be a great addition to that team. Oh, off the foot. They had the board, but
Rachel and Chris talked about her at halftime, and boy, she does a little bit of everything. 3-time All-State. She plays volleyball, All-State there. She's a great basketball player, great student.
Oh, I'll bet she's a wicked volleyball player, don't you think? I mean, look at that height.
I didn't realize the ball rolled over to me. Okay, we can get the game started now.
Oh, they're checking the ball out. They must have rolled a long way. All right, quickly up. No pressure till they get across the midcourt stripe. And the kickback, wide open look, and that's not going to go. Rebound, good position there by Vanille. And the persistence by Alexandria just to get in there and get the hands on the ball. Camry Miller did a great job of making sure that she tied that one up, and it's their possession.
Yeah, it's going to take those little things here for the last 11 minutes of the games, getting those extra possessions, tying up the balls, just a little extra effort on the defensive end.
Cardinals, there's the pressure again. Now to try to get it down as fast as they can. Good defense by Capture, not allowing them to get down on that little advantage of a break. And Habla has that one drop in for him.
Just good, solid basketball, moving the ball without dribbling so much, getting it to the center of the court. Habla is able to finish it off.
Allie Habla had a nice game. Quickly to the hoop. Just darts they're going around that court. McGee on the drive, and she's going to draw the foul.
Kendall McGee can play a physical brand of basketball. She's not worried about giving her body up, and she gets herself to the free throw line.
Good call, Creighton, for signing her. I think you're going to like her a lot.
After seeing Kendall McGee get injured on the court, we had to be witness of that, Dave. It's so good to see her back being so successful in her senior season.
Yeah, that was, wish we didn't have to remember that. That was
a difficult day.
Yeah.
And she has been very resilient in that comeback story, that's for sure.
Going to go right back in the hands of Manil St. Margaret's, 44-32. On the season, Manil averages 77 a game. Right now, a little bit below that pace, but the point is, with that kind of average, Leah B, they can move up and down in a hurry. Nice play. Tool. Cardinals take it all the way in. That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to go back to Alexandria. No foul.
When you can come off the bench and make an impact, you know you're a valuable player. That's Zeta Jenkins doing just that. Good court awareness here from Bishop. It's a to her freshman teammate. Really fun basketball, fun, fast pace. The freshman getting a couple points.
Play of the game brought to you by Minnesota Rusco and Companies. They're your hometown remodelers. Havila. Everything kind of goes through her, and she's open on that shot, and oh, just shy. Boy, it looked good from where we were sitting.
That was a good look at the basket. That's just been how it's been for Alexandria today. Open looks, not falling.
Yeah, and that's hard against the defense of Manil St. Margaret's, because they try to make it one and done if they can. Capture, she's open. Might have gotten a piece of the ball there on that block. I think Hennessy had something to do with that. And that ball's going to sail out of bounds, and that's going to go to Manil St. Margaret's.
Both teams aggressively looking for the steals.
So here we go. Mira Wismer coming back in right there. Also, you see that's Macy Lino. She'll come back in. The thing is about both these teams, really anybody on the court can score. Yeah, we talked about the balance. I mean, Alexandria's got 3 1,000-point scores and 1 2,000-point score.
Yeah, and I think that what makes them both so fun to watch is you can tell that they rely on each other. They really have, both teams have bought into the team concept, and that means everybody can score. Everyone's locked in defensively.
Friedley guarded by Havila. Bishop. Friedley. Bishop and Friedley at the top this time. And now, Sydney dishes it back to Capster and gets it back in the corner. She loves that spot.
Second shot. Big stage.
Her 4th 3 of the game. Now you got a 3-on-2 with that break momentarily. But they broke it beautifully, Leah.
The trapping that Benilde St. Margaret's does is difficult to get through.
Tool. Tough angle.
Yeah, that was a tough. If anyone could have made that, it would have been Tool. It was a tough pass inside.
Now we're at 15 on the difference. Now we're back to those quick passes. Watkins. Yeah, she can light it up.
21 points in the quarterfinal.
That's only her 6th point of the day, but you know, you just want to win. The balance, as we talked about, has really been the key here. But there's no question it's defense that's winning this thing for them today. Good play, good call, great pass, and a good shot by Scholl.
Moving the ball and shooting a big-time shot for Presley Watkins on the three-point line. And that's Sydney Friedley. She's had a good tournament, 12 in the quarters.
Chloe Scholl at the free throw line. 11 points here in this game. With 7:51, you have time, but you don't have time for many mistakes.
That's exactly right. And they're doing it the right way. They're trying to attack and get to the basket, then get to the free throw line. And nights when your three-point shots aren't falling, that's the way you have to do it.
Yeah, and you got Scholl at the stripe. That's a pretty good person to have shooting your free throws. Now the Red Knights moving the ball quickly. Bishop's on that left side. She's going to not take that shot. Instead, over the middle. Freely anticipates a pass. Lino knocks it loose. Bishop and Toole. Toole, the best in the state, going at it right there. And Toole gets the rebound. The lead pass. Lino trying to get something inside. Ball almost stolen away. She hangs on to it. Toole with the jumper. It's off. Nice bounce. Still can't get it.
Yeah, that's been the story for this Alexandria team. They're tired right now, but they have had some really good looks at the basket.
Red Knights trying to get a three-peat. Wide open capture. Can't get the shot off. Wismer did a nice job seeing her open. McGee back in the game. Good look at Kendall. So inbounding the ball, Presley Watkins. Bishop, McGee. Watkins off of the pick. Not that tough. And out of the blue, there comes Kate Kapsner again.
Kapsner has really done some nice things. Oh, I get that ball down to Kapsner. She had a great mismatch down low.
Well, now you've got 6:20 to go. You're down by 15.
And now you got to pick up the pace offensively. You got to attack the basket or look for that three and see if anybody can get their shot in. Alexandria's shooting 14% right now from the three-point line.
The Nils St. Margaret's give up 56 points defensively per game. But the way they're playing their defense today, it's been pretty flawless. Havila, guarded by Watkins. This is Toole. Oh, nice feed. Scholl.
That's Alexandria basketball right there.
McGee, Watkins, McGee. And the ball picked up despite being deflected.
The dangerous pass down low, but they hold on to it.
Friedley, she's got the hot free shot today. That's 5.
Yeah, she is rolling.
Sydney averages 10 a game. She's got 17 in this one.
3 assists to that as well.
Timeout. Or did they? No, I think they don't. Yeah, there's timeout on the court.
Sydney Freely is rolling tonight. It's a
responsible, respectful.
Well, this game was back and forth in the first, I don't know, 15, 16 minutes. And then Benil took that lead, Leah B, and they've kind of hung on to it the whole time.
Yeah, and they've had to play the way that they want to play. Benilda's playing, they're getting out, they're hitting three-point shots, they're playing quickly, and their defense is making it so difficult. You have to give them points that they've stayed with their pressure defense.
Lino. And for Macy, that's her third 3 of the game. Boy, they'd like to see her get open more often, but it's rare they've had that kind of time to shoot. There's a foul.
And this is what Alexandria has been looking for all afternoon. It's a big-time three-point shot right there, Macy Lino, senior. She's just an active player. Nice looking shot.
She's going to Bemidji State to play hoops next year.
We're lucky to have her.
Yeah. Bishop now. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Just lost it. Now they got a fast break possibly. There's the pass. And the layup is good by Camry Miller. Camry, the senior, gets her first bucket. She's played a lot today.
When your defense can give you some easy, quick offense like that, that's what Alexandria will need to do here in the last 4.5 minutes. I'm not sure about that. But she was going up and passing the ball.
Well, again, substitutions coming in back and forth. Both squads have been good about trying to stay fresh. And that aggressive defense that Benil plays, Benil St. Margaret's, they have to keep everybody fresh, don't they?
Yeah, they do a great job of trapping out on the wings.
Oh, that's Lino. She's the outside shot. That's not going to go.
And that's what their defense does to you, kind of forces you so far out.
Boy, that would have been a big bucket had that gone in, wouldn't it?
Yes, that would have been something. It would have been in striking distance.
It takes you past the psychological 10-point barrier, right? And then things seem to change.
Absolutely. A game of runs, we know that's what it is here in the game of basketball.
Oh, that's a tough place to stop. The defense is there. And it's picked off momentarily. Who to go off of? It went off of Benil St. Margaret's.
A little energy in the building right now from the Alexandria crowd.
Havilah will bring it up against Sydney Friedley. In the waning minutes of this state semifinal, winner plays Saturday night. Here at Williams from the corner. Yeah, Toole.
Look at the energy of the bench of the Alexandria team. They believe in this team.
Now you've got 8, and they try to take the charge, but they were moving, so Watkins will go to the line.
And this is a big-time shot right here from Hadley Toole. They've been leaning on her all afternoon. But the Red Knights keep coming back and doing what they have to do. They're trying to hold this thing down, especially Watkins on the free throw line.
As a team, they shoot 71% from the free throw line. That's impressive.
Doing some work in the off-season, getting into the gym early in the mornings.
Presley will take another shot. And she hits her 4th point of the game. More importantly, gives her team a 9-point lead. Meanwhile, Alexandria on a bit of a run here, trying to come back from that 15-point deficit just a moment ago. Benil St. Margaret's definitely changing up their defenses.
Yeah, they're throwing out these zones, these trapping zones that have been really impactful. And that's what a nice job cutting, getting behind that zone, because that's going to be what's left open. Look at the energy, and then boom, the big-time block there from Kate Kapsner.
Oh, I like the play call, too.
Yeah, I like the movement on the offensive end of the floor.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark now. Red Knights will look a little pressure there by 3/4 court. They get it down nicely. Bishop cross-court pass. Friedley picked off. Toole was waiting for that. There's a foul. Like a good cornerback on defense, just kind of saw that thing happening. And the anticipation results in a free throw and maybe 2.
This Alexandria team isn't going to go down easily. They are battling here.
Coach Kohler. There's Hadley Toole, the 6'2 senior, 2,000-point-plus scorer. All-state volleyball player, state champ in that sport. Not really on her mind right now. Oh, can't hit the front end of those two. And right there is Kate Kapsner. Boy, she is a good player. Kapsner just gets everything done consistently. Miller out on tough defense. Back and forth. Bishop. Watkins.
Red Knights taking their time offensively. They don't need to rush.
That's going to be a charge. Yeah. That's on Sahara Bishop that time. Well, you got it.
That's a little bit painful. Physical game here. The defense comes. Wow, both the players go crashing down. Did the defense get there in time? Yes, it did.
Alexandria fans have definitely, they've been good all day, but they've really come to life here, as you can imagine.
Yeah, well, they have a lot to root for, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's a little opening in the door, and they're trying to take advantage of it. Tool hit that big three-pointer just a little while ago. Avila. A little bit of traffic back there, and that's stolen, but that's stolen just kind of anticipating they'd have a fast break. And here comes Alexandria. Yeah, that's going to be a charge on Helsher.
It's been so difficult for Alexandria to get a good look offensively, and there, boom, you can see her leading with her shoulder, looking for the shot. And you gotta love the aggression in the battle.
Well, now you have 2:06. You got a 9-point swing. You do have momentum on the Alex side right now. What's Coach Kohler telling her team?
Well, she's going to want to continue with what she's doing defensively. I love the way that they're looking at the passing lanes, trying to go for this steal. They're being aggressive in that end. On the other side, I think they are going to have to keep attacking the basket and going for it that way. You're not going to want to probably look for the three-point shooters unless you're wide open. But they have had a little bit of success here as they look to attack and be aggressive.
Well, let's take a peek at how these teams got here, as they both had great seasons, and this is what they did in the state tournament, Leah, yesterday.
Watch that Alexandria De La Salle game. And Benilde and Stewartville, they have a long battle going on with each other and back and forth. I'm sure Stewartville is tired or coming up against Benilde St. Margaret. But Sydney Friedley has showed up at this tournament and has been really good. Getting it done for Benilde St. Margaret, shooting the ball from the outside. A beautiful finish here. I love how they move the ball. The communication from the Red Knights has been on point all afternoon. .206. And there's our prime performance of the game, brought to you by Minnesota United. Visit MNUFC.com to grab your tickets and join the Legion of Loons. Boy, Sydney, though. Yeah, those 5 3-pointers, critical. You need a player to step up in these games and do something special, and that's exactly what she has done this afternoon.
Yeah, the high percentage. And there's a foul. That'll be on Hadala. So Friedley will go to the free throw line. And she has not been there today, believe it or not. She's got a great game going here with 17 points, but most of her activity's been on the outside as far as shooting.
Coach Ellefson just asking Zahara Bishop if she's okay. She's a little gimpy coming off the court.
Yeah, I noticed that just a few minutes ago. Yeah, hopefully that's no big deal. Just take a little break. I don't blame her. I'm wore out watching it. So there's a foul on the miss. That'll be a bonus to walk down. Hadley Toole yesterday, you just saw it a minute ago. I don't know if you saw it on the graphics, folks, but 18 points and 17 rebounds.
That's the part I love the best. I mean, a 17-rebound night, you know what that means, how you're crashing the boards, your coach is happy. I mean, that says a lot about how you played the game.
So Hadley Toole, a 6'2" senior, 19 points a game is her average. Misses it, but good board work out there by Chloe Scholl. Havila, not going to go, and then back in the hands of the Red Knights. Well, those are big shots and great opportunities, and kind of in the story of the game for Alexandria. So now we're looking at bonus plus here for both squads. There's Presley Watkins. She had a great game yesterday again. But you know, you get here because you've got balance.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, and that's both coaches talked about that when I talked to him before the game, is that it's really been getting these teams to buy into the team mentality.
Two of 3 now from the line for the sophomore. And a timeout again called to discuss things with 1:39 to go. 10-point swing. Let's take a look at Hadley's game here, Leah.
6'2" senior. She's long, lean, and athletic. And she is getting it done, having a really great tournament. Blocking shots, playing both sides of the ball, but look at her turnaround. Nice looking basketball. She has showed up and showed out for her community today. Really talented young lady. And look at all the things that she can do. 3-time All-State in basketball, but what about All-State in volleyball as well? State volleyball champion, that's pretty cool. Headed to South Dakota State, a great program. I mean, how exciting for her, her family, her community. A difficult day for her. You can see the emotions are starting to come, but she gave it all out there on the court today.
How exciting to have choices. I would bet she'd had a ton of volleyball offers.
I think so.
I'm sure she did. Alexandra's got it going on with sports now, though, don't they? They're athletics.
Yeah, that community has just so many great programs, and they do a great job with their youth programs as well.
11-point swing. Looking in the middle. Nice pass. McGee with a big block, but back in the hands of Alex. Toole, boy, nails it. Hadley, another 3. Now you've got a 8-point game, and you've got 1:29 to go. It looked like they were out of it, and they just keep clawing back.
Yeah, I just love that they're staying in it and they're staying composed. But look at the cutting to the basket, and look at this block. I mean, I felt like Kendall McGee saw that coming, and she went flying in for that.
That's a spike in volleyball right there.
There you go. Hear it anywhere here in Williams Arena. Just aggressive basketball. There it is right there. The sounds of the game. Well, Alexandria playing exactly how we anticipated that they would play today. They haven't had as much luck on the offensive end, but there's the defense that we love to watch so much, and Benilde's defense has really been on point from the start of this game to the end.
Oh yeah, I don't know how much better you can play the way they've done the defense, particularly when they got that spread of about 10, 12, 15 points there at one time, and it was all defensive based.
Yeah, really, really, really fun to look at this one coming up. Cretan Durham Hall. It's fun to see them in the tourney, and Marshall. Good to see them back in the tourney.
Yeah, Dan Westby, man, he is.
Boy,
he's something else.
Yeah.
Speaking of volleyball, the guy's got how many state championships down at Marshall?
Coach Ellison was talking about him when we did our coaches calls, and he was like, he is just one of the greatest guys, greatest coach, and always has his teams ready to go at the state level.
That was interesting. He isolated him, and he was the only guy I know that he isolated. He just brought up Westby on his own. Yeah. Man, that guy is something else. Meanwhile, back in action here, and Hill's going to take the fall and go to the free throw line. And Sydney is going back. Great game for that sophomore. Speaking of volleyball, she's another one of those volleyball players.
I love it. I love when the volleyball girls play basketball, because they don't always want to play basketball. And the physicality and the difference between playing volleyball and a more finesse sport.
Well, and now I think men's volleyball starts practice probably this week or next.
That's pretty cool. That'll be fun to see. Would you have played back in the day, Dave? Have they had that?
No.
No, you're all baseball.
Yeah, unlike your son, we're kind of.
That's right.
We're seam heads. Well, 10 points. Alexander going to look at the pressure again.
I love that they're keeping it on right to the very end. Both these teams competitive. No one's given up yet.
Tool double. Oh, she pitches it off beautifully, and then the drive to the hoop.
They're so good.
Chloe Scholl, the senior going to Gustavus, is having a great day out as well, and more importantly, cuts it down to 8 again.
Yeah, it's amazing, and this is why Alexandria has had such a great season, and because their willingness to play team basketball. It's the sharing the ball that creates the open lanes and great cutting.
Now she is having, I mean, I think that's her 15th point of the game, but she's got 4 rebounds. She's just been all over the place.
Yeah, Chloe Scholl, senior. She's having a night.
All right, let's look at Kendall McGee, who are so great to see her out here again.
Yeah, it sure is fun to watch her play again, and she brings a lot of energy to the court. She's a finesse player who has great handles. She can do it on both sides of the ball. How about the blocks? She's been effective, and this one was heard all throughout Williams Arena.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. Now 8 points, Leah. What is Coach Tim telling his team?
Coach Tim's probably saying just kind of remain calm, but defensively stay aggressive, where we know Alexandria has to come out looking to force the turnovers. They got to get back. They're putting on the full court press, but they got to get all the way back and attack.
Well, beautifully broken by the Red Knights. And now, cool. Oh, great anticipation again. That lead pass. Miller
thought about taking the 3 and then decided to drive, which forced the turnover.
What a play defensively by Hadley Toole. McGee will inbound the pass here in the final seconds of this state semifinal game. Winner plays Saturday night for the state title. Watkins cross court, and a whistle, and that foul stops the clock.
Both teams really treated the fans to just a well-played basketball game. The NILD St. Margaret's doing exactly what we expected, just a team that likes to push pace, great defensively, has a lot of options offensively.
Friedley with another chance at the free throw line. Benil St. Margaret's empties out the slots. They all go back behind the top of the key. Toole inbound. Habla, there comes a trap on her. She sees Hadley on the side. Quick passes in the corner. They got the shot. Back it up, and not going to go. Toole in the face. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Nice job following the shot, going after the rebound, and getting to the line. Toole has left it all out on the court this afternoon.
2 of 4 today from the stripe. Her mom was one of those that played for Wendy Kohler as well.
I think that's so cool. You can talk with your mom about having the same coach.
Allie Habla, Larkin Rupert's moms were on that state title team. Macy Lino's mom played for Coach Kohler as well. Now 16 seconds. Clock stop with a foul. 7 points. They made a game when they were down by 15, whatever it was, maybe 15 is what I remember best. I can check with Jeff here, but anyway, they got back. And
yeah, there was a few times you thought it was really going to start going the other direction, and Benilde St. Margaret's was just going to run away with it, but Alexandria never let that happen.
Now with 16 seconds. Can make it a 9-point game again, and it's still 8. So here they come down. Got to come down in a hurry. Toole guarded by Watkins. Kick it back. Avila shot, not going to go. Look at Toole. Good effort. Unfortunately, Benilde St. Margaret's going to end with the ball in their hands, and then a great effort, but fortunate for Benilde St. Margaret's that they hang in there despite that comeback from Alexandria, and they're going to the state championship again, 3rd year in a row.
What a great career for Hadley Toole, the senior, 6'2". She had a game. Alexandria, as a team, played a tremendous game, coached by one of the best there is, Wendy Kohler.
Yeah, so you're going to gather a team and have a conversation right now here as we get ready for the next game, which will be a beauty. It'll be Cretin-Derham Hall, the number 7 seed, with a great win yesterday against the number 3 seed Marshall for the right to play Benilde St. Margaret's on Saturday here at Williams Arena. Let's go sideline. Let's get a chat in here with Sydney Friedley, the sophomore, who had a great game today, her whole team did. Hey, Sydney, congratulations. First of all, what was it? You came out lighting it up on that 3-point right away. You did it again after the first time out. What was the game plan coming into against a really good Alex team?
I don't know. We're both really good teams, and I just knew I had to come out with confidence. I couldn't be down. I know it's a big court and it's a big stage, but it's just the game of basketball. It's the same game. So you got to just come out with confidence and shoot. And yeah.
Sydney, you were the only player in double figures, but there were 7 other players that scored in this game and had a huge impact. Has that kind of been the secret to your guys' success this season?
Yeah, everyone on my team can play. It was just me this game, but everyone can score just like me. Everyone on our team, it didn't even feel like I had more than everyone else. Everyone else, that we all felt like we had 20. We were playing together as a team. And yeah,
I love it. Sydney, now this is it. You guys are headed to the title game again, and you guys know what it takes, but what is the thought with this team without your superstar, Olivia Olsen? What is it going to take to get another one?
It's the same game. Like I said, Olivia was a big part of our team, but we've learned this year that we can play the same game with or without her. We're still the same team and we can win if we just keep playing together and play as a team.
Well, Sydney, you go get some rest here. You got a nice little tune-up time here until Saturday, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here Saturday night.
Thank you.
Congrats. Yeah, Sydney Friedley, what a great game for the sophomore, leading his veteran-laden team with a great effort today and a nice win. We'll get much more. Rachel and Chris are going to talk about it and much more in the meantime here next up on 45.
State tuition.
Alexandria cut away at what was an 18-point deficit, got within 8, but Kendall McGee and the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights, 2-time champs, are going to go for the three-peat on Saturday after a 60-52 victory. Chris Long back with you here on 45 TV, rejoined by Rachel Banham. Benilde St. Margaret showed, we talked about at the beginning of the game how many weapons they have. Sydney Friedley scored 20 points. She's usually the 4th leading scorer on that team. Stepped up huge in this semifinal.
Yeah, I was super happy for her. It was fun to see just how composed she was out there. The lefty shooter, hit a couple threes, and she talked about just how balanced their team is. She knows that she can do that at any night, but also anybody else can step up as well.
And that experience shined. Alexandria went a little cold late in the first half. It allowed Benilde St. Margaret's to build that halftime lead. Even when Alexandria cut into that a little in the second, there was just zero panic.
Yeah, like you said, their experience is just, it's so tough to go against. They know what they're doing. They've played on this stage. You could feel it. They felt they were composed the entire time. And I also think they did a good job getting to the free throw line and being able to build and continue that lead.
This is a team with that repeat comes that bullseye gets bigger. You win it once, it's there. You win it twice, it's even bigger. This is a team that's taken everyone's best shot all season, and here they are still standing.